Good October 15th morning, Sunday, at Red Lake. This is a tour of my launch setup, which I've evolved over the years into being something like this. We are looking at the prep area and storage area and recovery vehicle parking area. It's a pop-up with a folding table. The pickup truck is back, so it's under the shade but ready to go for recovery. A few storage boxes and the rockets for the day right here. Little chair for relaxing, and the workbench where all the magic happens. Hybrid toolbox, general launch box, hybrid motors, and spare fuel grains. Trying to keep everything out of the bed of the truck as much as possible so I can go drive around for recovery. General storage boxes, igniters, the rocket box again, and looking out on the playa to the south. That big long thing in the distance is actually a container, cargo container, if you can believe it. Somebody's got it out in the middle of Red Lake. Okay, heading out to the launch complex. We have a little wind mast set up with a shiny tape. You can see that we are just in lovely conditions. Next we have the smaller rail rod assortment. 1/4 inch, 3/16 inch. Let me get better light. Coming around here. Yeah, this will be better light. A short rail, 10-10 rail, 3/16 inch rod, 1/4 inch rod, and then the big 10-10 rail here, 8 feet, for things like piston launching. That's what these are. This is the radio control box with its battery, and in the other cases the lines just come out and terminate in alligator clips. And then we follow the lines out, heading out to launch control. Heading here, we'll start on this end. This is my Antares launch controller. It's a commercial one from the Rocketry Works in Tucson, Arizona. Very simple, very efficient. Nice long 50-foot leads. I love it. Works well. Next is my main unit. It's a home built, hooked up with a standard extension cord, and you'll notice I have 2x4s stacked here, and this is so I can put my foot right there and launch the rocket while I am holding the camera. And then over here is just a little radio button, like a garage door opener key, that goes out to the gray box at the rail, and it's a radio activated firing system. And let's just, from where we're looking, a tour of Red Lake. Out to the west, in the way distance, is the Stockton Hill Road going to the Grand Canyon West, and the little black hill that kind of marks how you get out. You sort of aim for that hill to get off the playa. There's the truck and canopy, scanning around to the north, looking at our launch rail and rods, scanning around. This is the what would be the southern end of the Grand Wash Cliffs. I don't think it's called that here, but it's basically western edge of the Colorado Plateau, and we're in Basin and Range. Looking east, across the lake, scanning around, full-on sun at about, oh my gosh, let's see, what would that be? Maybe 120 degrees azimuth. Around to the Wallapai Mountains in the distance. There's that strange container. Sorry, Wallapai Mountains there in the distance. And sweeping back around, Stockton Hill Road is coming along that edge of the playa. And finally, we're back at the little black hill. Okay, got to get busy. One thing I forgot to show in the setup video was the balloon release. I've got a helium tank sitting out here by the launch control, and a little yellow balloon. I'm going to put the camera down for a second and fill this puppy up. Coming back at you. Get my hand on cam. So here's our little pibal pilot balloon. Nice yellow color, about a foot. We're going to head over here to the wind mast as our launch point. And here we are. Ready, going up. Going up. These things rise at about 300 feet a minute. And a professional weather balloon goes up at about 1,000 feet a minute. Fairly nice and straight up so far. This is a really calm day at the surface. But we are interested in what's going to happen up high as the parachute opens. So the model, the so-called blend model, which takes a local weather station about 10 miles from here and tries to estimate the wind, says it should be out of the south. And so far that's holding true. We're going pretty much straight up, but if I had to estimate it, it's 100 feet or so north of the launch site at this point. Going up nice and straight. Wow. I hope I luck out today. My earlier Thursday I was blown off the playa by 15 to 20 mile an hour consistent winds. Now it's going a little faster north. That's good. That would be the preferred direction. Wednesday was kind of off and on all day, so I was able to launch in between little wind bursts. Saturday at the Kingman Rocketeers launch was just like this, just gorgeous, dead still. But I had technical troubles in the afternoon trying to get my rockets prepped. So I had to bail on the day. So here it is, Sunday, last day. I hope everything cooperates. And if I can get 7 rockets launched, I will be very happy. Now, it's interesting. Now it's shooting the other direction. It's now probably, well, not quite, almost, yes, dead overhead. So it's coming back. And now it's going south. Oh my gosh. Okay, squirrely winds. Oh my gosh. This will make recovery harder, because if I have a consistent wind, now it's kind of heading southwest. I'd say the balloon's up there about 800 feet. And it's kind of circling around, still heading southwest. Okay, looks like the ultimate high drift parachutes are going to actually start going southwest and then come down to more calm conditions. Wow, that's actually picked up quite a bit. That's maybe oh, now it's curving back. Okay, very squirrely winds. Okay, that's why you do this. Anyway, gonna get to launching.